Welcome to your new Model S. Today I'm going to run through some of the essential features and functions of your new car to help get you up and running. One of the first things I would suggest you do is set up your Tesla account on the Tesla.com website. Follow the instructions to register and then enter your account details, go to the ownership transfer section and then click claim ownership. Enter the details requested and after a few days your car will now be registered to you. Once you've got yourself registered, you can set up the Tesla app on your phone, and then you can use this to do things like turn the heating on remotely, as well as having access to lots of useful, fun Tesla things. To start with, you unlock the car using the car-shaped key. To unlock, you double press the roof. To lock the car, you click the roof once. To unlock the front, you double click the bonnet part of the key. To unlock the boot, you double click the boot part of the key. It will auto open if you have the premium pack on your car. To charge the car, you will need to first open the charge port. To open the charge port, press and hold the boot part of the key. The control to open the charge port and to disconnect the cable is also on the touchscreen under the driver settings. You simply insert the charging lead into the socket. The light by the socket will illuminate green to indicate the car is now charging. To remove the charging lead, you will need to either press stop charging in the car and then click unlock, or alternatively just press and hold the boot part of the key. The pin that locks the charging cable in place will then disengage and you can remove the cable and reclose the charge port cover. All our cars are supplied as standard with a 3-pin charging lead you can use to charge your car from any main socket instead of or until you get a home charge point installed. This cable you will find in the boot of the car when it is delivered to you. Now let's move into the car. The first thing I would suggest you do is set up your driver profile for the car, so the car can store and remember your seat and steering wheel adjustments. Click the person icon at the top of the screen and then the driver profile settings and then add yourself as a new driver. Once seated, you can adjust your driver's seat by using these switches at the side. To adjust the steering wheel, use this little lever at the back of the steering column. Once you're comfortable, you can set your wing mirrors using these switches. To start the car, you just need to apply the foot brake with your key in the car with you. You can tell the car has started and is ready to go as the gear icons will be displayed on the screen. The car is now started, but it remains in park as is shown in the display. To put the car in gear, apply the foot brake and move the gear selector stalk on the right hand side of the steering wheel, either up for reverse or down for drive. The display on the right of the dash screen will change to show which gear you are in. Please note the Model S doesn't automatically creep forwards and backwards like a traditional automatic car unless you've set it to do so within the driver settings menu. You also notice when you put the car into reverse that the screen shows a rear view of the car. The Model S is equipped with a rear camera system as well as parking sensors all round. The Model S has an electronic handbrake that automatically disengages when the car's in gear and you touch the throttle. It automatically reapplies as well once the car reaches a standstill and you touch the foot brake for a moment. You will know the car has applied its handbrake as this symbol is displayed on the dash screen. The car can be put back into park again by pressing the button at the end of the gear selector stalk. The lights are controlled using the touchscreen and they are in the quick control section as well as the lights menu. I suggest setting them to auto. If you push the indicator stalk forward once, it puts the car to auto high beams. The stalk on the left is also used to control the wipers by turning the end section. You press the button at the end to activate the car's auto wipers. The cruise control and autopilot is controlled by this little stalk behind the steering wheel on the left-hand side. You pull it towards you once to activate the cruise control, and it will do that as long as there's a speed limit sign displaying on the dash. To go into full autopilot mode, you pull the stalk towards you twice. It will only go into full autopilot as long as there's that speed limit icon there together with a steering wheel icon displayed on the dash. The stalk is also used to adjust the cruising speed by pushing it up and down and by twisting it to set the distance to be kept between you and the car in front. This button is used to control your voice activation system. The voice activation system works brilliantly for making calls, programming sat-nav destinations and choosing songs. And with the car's inbuilt Spotify, you literally just need to ask for any song you can think of and the car will play it for you. The left-hand buttons work as your audio controls for volume and switching tracks. All of the other car's functions are controlled by this amazing touchscreen just here. There's too much to go through within the scope of this handover video, however I will try and run through a few of the important ones for you now. The climate system controls are here at the bottom of the screen, and if you click the fan it will bring up the full menu. As with everything, I suggest setting it to auto and let the car do as much as possible for you. To pair your phone to the car, click the Bluetooth icon on the top right of the screen and then add new device. To enter a sat-nav destination, simply type the postcode in this navigation box. To connect to your home's Wi-Fi, which is very advisable, click the reception icon on the top right and then add Wi-Fi network. If you have a sunroof, this is open by clicking Open on the car graphic on the Quick Controls display. If you have air suspension on your car, click Suspension and then adjust the height according to what you need for the roads you are driving on, for speed bumps or potholes, for example. In future, the car will then remember automatically via GPS places where additional ride height is required, and then it will adjust itself automatically. There is a manual in the computer system that you can find at the bottom left of the Quick Controls menu screen. Please be sure to keep an eye out for our more in-depth controls video where I'll try to go through everything in a lot more detail for you. Once you have concluded a drive, you put the car in park by pressing the end of the gear selector stalk, and that's it. The thing to do is just sit in your car and spend a little bit of time with it, scrolling through the menus, clicking all the buttons and just familiarising yourself with it. I must admit this Tesla system is perhaps the easiest to use, and I think a bit of time with it and you'll see what I mean. I hope this short video helps you get going with your new Tesla Model S. If you have any questions or require any further assistance, please do get in touch, as we're always happy and on hand to help all our customers. Thank you very much for watching and enjoy your new car.